Okay. Looks like YouTube's fixed. I got the playback. We're good. Alright. That fixes that. Gonna have to keep my ear out. Yeah, OBS crashed, specifically. We're gonna keep going like normal. However, I think if we get another crash, or another set of dropped frames like that, I think we might just call it early. Yeah, OBS just straight up crashed, Tyler. And we were getting a lot of dropped frames. I did post a picture in Discord of like the frames I was getting. So, just to reference, just in case we keep this stream. Stream crashed. OBS completely crashed. It reconnected, but like all the frames were like very low and not running. I tried turning off stream and then turning it back on. Had the same problem. So then I just completely reset my computer. And that's where we're at now. Resetting my computer, everything seems to be working fine. I'm gonna double check the frames while I'm here. While we're just kind of letting some time pass. Yeah, the frames seem fine to me. So, everything seems fine right now. I think here's all I'm gonna say. If we get another crash or another big set of dropped frames, like if it just happens briefly, that's one thing, but if it keeps happening, then I think I'm just gonna end stream early. Set up the Battle Royale. I think that's fair. That's usually what I do in times like this. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue the Rotom side quest.
Next in line is Fan Rotom. That's the name for a Rotom that has taken over a fan.
How fantastic! They're just infomercial salesmen. Now I can't Earthquake this thing.
Fan Rotom is an electric flying type Pokemon. In this form, it can learn the move Air Slash. And since Rotom understands voice commands, ordering it to use that move is a breeze.
But it's also quite the prankster. You never know when they'll blow your important documents away. Good thing one Dragon Claw was good enough.
Aw, I was Fan Rotom's biggest fan.
Rotom bothers you? Why? Why does Rotom bother you?
I'm sure Fan Rotom absolutely blew you away too. And last but not least, Frost Rotom. That's what Rotom is called when it takes over a refrigerator.
That's so cool! It gives me the chills. Like, Rotom phones are more treated like objects than creatures, but they're Pokemon. They are, yeah, Rotom have taken over their phones. They even addressed that. Are they mass breeding Pokemon for their appliance and phones? That's what I was kind of saying.
Hold on. Frost Rotom is an electric and ice type Pokemon. In this form, it can learn the move Blizzard. It wreaks havoc by freezing everything around it. That doesn't really sell you on it, huh?
By the way, I hear Rotom's form changes have something to do with its special molder. So they said at the very beginning of this quest line that we were lucky to have a Rotom phone because there aren't many Rotom. There's less and less Rotom to put in these phones. So it sounds like there needs to be like mass breeding to get more Rotom phones and Rotom bikes, Rotom other appliances.
Lost my cool. I can't think of any puns.
By the way, Shroob, I hope you like my new outfit.
I was such a motor mouth talking up Rotom that I hardly noticed the battle ended. In the Galar region, you can find Rotom hard at work as Drone Rotom, and Rotom bikes too. But remember, Rotom is a prankster to the core. Rotom's antics, while it's inhabiting an appliance, can be difficult to keep under control. A trainer like you would probably have no trouble mastering all its forms in battle, though. That's why we're happy to present you with a catalog you can use to change Rotom's form. There we go. Try using that catalog whenever you catch a wild Rotom somewhere. I'm sure Rotom will take even more forms as new devices and appliances are invented.
It is Corbosu, by the way, Shroop. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. He says, I'm sure Rotom will take more forms as new devices and appliances are invented. I thought I saw something about a leak. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing stuff about leaks about Pokemon Gen 10. I've been seeing stuff like that. One of these things I briefly saw was discussion about a new Rotom form. Is this just straight up telling us that there's going to be a new Rotom form in the future? Is that what this is implying? It seems to line up. In other words, Rotom's possibilities are endless. Infinite Rotom. What an inspiriting idea. It's gotta be... That feels like it lines up too well. Don't doubt they put hints regarding new stuff for new games. Oh, they so do. Granted, Shroob, they've been referencing Gen 5 Unova a lot. So, I thought we were possibly getting either Legends Unova, or we may be getting, like, some sort of black and white remake of some sort. Because they've been referencing Gen 5 ever since Legends Arceus, at least. Legends Arceus, you got one of the Subway Masters, literally taken back in time. The Blueberry Academy in Gen 9 is near Unova. And has a lot of Unova music. Oh yeah, so yeah, Shroop. We, through side quests, we got a few outfits. You can get Kanari's tracksuit. You can get Ivor's gi vest. Because people are horny for black and white. Look, I like black and white. It's really good. You can get Corbo's outfit. And you can get Hasit's dress. You just want the jacket? It's a full coat, though. It's the full outfit. You can't have it separately. So I don't know if that's a problem. Want to wear his jacket and feel like he gave it to you? Not fair. Yeah, it's just the full outfit.
Hey, Team MZ Kid. I gotta help someone out, so you're gonna help me out. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Damn it, Game Freak. Let me live my delusions. Never!
Here's the deal. I've been hearing screams coming from that sewer entrance. I've gotta go see what's up, but I hear there's some menacing ghost-type Pokemon in there. I know the boss thinks pretty highly of you, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving me a little hand. Not because anyone here is scared, obviously. Who's scared? Who said I'm scared? You're tough and you love doing stuff for our city, right? Well, here's your chance. Get in there.
Gotta get in the secret entrance. Confagrigus? That's a spoiler. I mean, I knew about the Yamask. Why is my dog barking?
Time to secure the sewer. You go first. What are you doing? Quit looking at me like that. I'm not scared. It's just common sense to put heavy hitters up front. Huh. Guess things looks normal for the sewers. Wait, what's that? Yeah!
There's a bunch of Cofagrigus here. These Pokemon seem to be sleeping.
Uh-oh, I've heard about these things in ghost stories. The Cofagrigus. Apparently they trap people inside their bodies. You gotta attack them. We gotta drive them off and find whoever was screaming.
Alright. I could use Greninja. Oh, I have to actually attack them. Be scared as hell. You live in a world where ghosts are confirmed, and they constantly they drag people to like hell or something, you know? No one was trapped inside this Cofagrigus. Oh, and it just wanders off. Okay. Like, Pokemon Satan is real. True. I mean, yeah, Giratina. That is a good point. But then if Pokemon Satan is real, you know Pokemon God is real. You have every reason to be scared, true. You also have Pokemon God. It's kind of weird like that. There was something I was going to bring up. So one thing I was curious on is if we're going to be getting outfits for some of the other characters, like Gwyn and, like Tarragon. But yeah, one thing I've been noticing about this DLC shroom, and this is just a theory, but I want to bring it up. Oh no, it's a bot. It's a bot telling me to buy bot viewers. Do you think there are Arceus deniers? Like that flat earthers in the Pokemon world? Possibly, because Arceus doesn't really show himself that often. But at least in the games, we see accounts of Arceus showing himself. Granted, though, depending on which continuity we're talking about, right? You could just catch Arceus. And so you could just go around and show Arceus. You could just literally show God to people. Also, remember there's like Silvally in Gen 7? Where it's literally an experiment to recreate Arceus. So there might be Arceus deniers, but of course this is Pokemon. We're never gonna get aspects of that kind of world building. Even though that would be interesting to tap into. Oh, it dropped something. Oh, a nugget. Nice. But yeah, there was something I wanted to bring up. I brought it up earlier in the stream, but I think this is kind of important to bring up because it's something I've noticed. It feels like some of this DLC, at least the dialogue feels like it was written in response to some of the complaints that people made about this game. Not everything about the DLC, but I've noticed some dialogue just kind of feels that way. And I bring up specifically your interactions with Corbo in this. I don't think you caught yesterday's stream, Shroob, but during yesterday's stream, you fight Corbo, and this is the side quest to get the outfit. You fight Corbo, and he's like, I want to remind you, we're getting too buddy-buddy with Team MZ. I want to remind you that we are a threatening bunch. It feels like my reputation, I have a reputation to uphold. Basically implying that he's trying to remind you that he is actually a threatening person. Oh my god, that was how I was targeting. To all the people who call him soft. Yeah, it feels that way. Hold on, did I hear my phone? 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just hearing things. For reference, I have like some bells on my front door, and with my older dogs, before Molly, I've trained the dogs to where if they ever need to go outside, they ring the bell. Ring the bell to go outside. So I thought I heard the bell, but no, I'm just hearing things. Also, Molly's not that really good at ringing the bell, so. But maybe I thought she like heard something. She was just ringing the bell because she was at the door. Your legs were getting zapped? Ooh, how'd that go? Because she's the queen. Right. She does things her own way. She doesn't listen. That's more her problem. She just doesn't listen. But yeah. That dialogue was very interesting to me for Corbo. It felt like it was dialogue in response to people's complaints about Corbo. Because it's a test where they stick electrodes in your leg muscles to test how dead your nerves are. It's stuck in your lower back. Ooh. Were there any complications? And does it hurt? Pain? Oh no. Well, at least you know they're not dead. Lots of pain. Hey, if you can feel pain, then you know they're not dead. So there you go. That's the bright side of things. Well, nerve damage, right. Well, yeah, so that dialogue felt very targeted with Corbo. Like, in response to people's complaints. Because I am not the only one that brings that up. I bet you have found a lot of examples of people complaining about that. Hell, I think you made a post in Discord about it. Or someone saying that. So, that kind of tells me that this DLC did not start development that long ago. That seemed like a direct response to people having said that a lot. So, it makes me think that this DLC did not get that much, get that much work to it. Like, maybe it was in the planning stages for a little bit, because how else would they do the Mega Raichu stuff? Within that trailer, you know, before the game came out, right? So they had things planned ahead of time. But, or something's planned, but it's clear they haven't had to me, the DLC doesn't seem like it was that far along by the time the game came out. Majority done and added those quests in? I don't know. Gotta take care of them all. I missed a coffee guess somewhere. But if that is the case, though, Shroob, that tells me they did not spend that much time on the DLC. And you know, based on the fact that the DLC is just space-time distortions from Legends Arceus, either it means one of two things that I could think of. Either the DLC had a very short development time, aka like it started right before the game came out, so, more or less, like the actual development, or no, where am I going with this? Like, I feel like I had the crap. I can't remember my argument that I was trying to get at. Supposedly there's another Cofagrigus I'm missing. Majority done and this question. It had to be a really quick development. The only thing that makes sense. So it's either a very quick development, Shroob, or the part I'm actually worried about. This was cut content from the base game for them to sell back. And then because they already had the quest done, because they just cut it from the base game, they saw the responses to some of this, and then added side quest dialogue in response to some of these points. Where the hell is the Cofagrigus? Both, could be both. Yeah, like, I have made it clear that I feel like I'm underwhelmed with this, and I'm really getting the vibes that this is either rushed, uninspired, or if not all else, it was taken from the base game and they cut it out just to sell back. I don't know. It's starting to look more and more like that. Where the hell is this Cofagrigus? Oh, there it is. I don't know. The more I'm playing this, the more I get that feeling. Gotten the chance to jump into DLC because you're doing the art hyper focus. Yeah, I saw you mention that. I would definitely get what you can done while you have the motivation. If you see makes me agree with you, right? I just don't get the feeling they planned that for that long. It's so bright out here. Are you alright? Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I got pretty excited when I found a Cofagrigus down here. You never see him in Lumiose. I let out a big whoop of excitement, and I think the noise ticked Cofagrigus off. So it got mad and swallowed me up. Thing is, I was just so darn comfy in there. I dozed off. I think I was about to hit REM mode. So I'm a little embarrassed, but thanks for busting me out. Good work! Guess we found the screamer. Glad you're all right, fella. Look at you helping keep the peace around Lumiose again. Another feather in your cap. Of course, you never would have had the chance if I hadn't flagged you down. Feel free to thank me. Behind you? Huh? Yeah! Really seems thrown together. Ooh, Shadow Punch, that's nice. Another thing I noticed, a lot of the side quests in this DLC, they do a lot of zoom in on the characters' faces for a punchline. Like, you noticed during the Rotom side quest, it would constantly zoom in on the woman for her pun. A lot of the side quests will do crap like that. Just constantly zoom in on the face of the person you're talking to. Maybe that's a result of a shorter development time, maybe? Excuse me, do you know if this cafe has closed for good? Pretty sure it has. Is that right? What a shame. It's my first time back in Lumiose in 10 years, and I've been hoping to have their coffee once more. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find the former owner or anything, would you? Oh, actually. It's like they're using it to shift focus away. And when I say zoom in, I don't necessarily mean this zoom in. I'm talking about even closer. It does a lot of that. Prove that they fucking need voice acting. True, yes, that is also a thing. I fully agree. If you're gonna have cinematic camera angles and zoom-ins, it's very jarring when you don't have voice acting. I'd be grateful if you could help me get in touch with them. Christian. Oh, true. One thing I want to point out, I don't remember the exact dialogue, but it happened during last stream. Maybe I will boot it up and jump ahead so I can figure out the exact dialogue. Actually, no. My freaking thing blocks out some of the text. There is a bit with Grishel and Hyacinth dialogue. And there is a point where you meet up with them and they are arguing with each other about something about coffee. Oh, what? You want to deliver or something? You want to help finding some old fart? Someone who used to make the coffee at Lysander Cafe. I guess I'd say go talk to the head barista at our third truck. Pretty sure he used to work under Lysander Cafe's old barista.
So if I go to their third truck, I might be able to find out more about this cafe's old barista. I've been by it before. Novo Cafe's truck number 3, right? It's in the Magenta district, isn't it? I'll head there at once. I hope you'll join me in this little quest. You've been such a help so far. So, sorry. There's, Grishel and Jacinth are having an argument about coffee of some sort. And there is a moment where you decide who is right out of the two. Or you could choose the dialogue where it's like, you could agree with Jacinth, you agree with Hassel, or Giselle, or Grimsel, whatever. And you say, you both have good points. I chose to agree with, Grisel. And Jacinth's dialogue in response to this was very, I'm gonna try to paraphrase because I don't remember the exact dialogue, but it was very, something like, it was something like, you know what, I'm gonna pull up the channel because I don't remember the exact dialogue. It was something like, something about, I gotta discipline you of some sort. You gotta learn some discipline. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my stream from yesterday. I wish the playback was on here. I can't see what part of the stream I'm at. Okay, no, that's too far ahead. Oh, here we go. I found it. If you're curious, Shroob, it is at... Oh, did I go too far? If you're curious, Shroob, the moment this quest happened was in yesterday's stream at 2 hours, 48 minutes, 10 seconds. If you're curious, because I'm just kind of looking at the text, I don't have the audio up. I'm just getting to the point where part of the problem is my overlay is blocking some of the text. That is a problem with my overlay. Okay, so with Grishel, hold on. Okay, your lack of moral compass requires correction by force if necessary. Oh. You must not allow her menacing manner, or something like that, to intimidate you into getting her choice. Again, I gotta paraphrase because of my overlay. I wonder if I should alter my overlay just ever so slightly. I think I can edit it myself. Probably wouldn't be that hard. It is a small issue. Your lack of moral compass or something requires correction by force if necessary. That's her dialogue. Is there more to it? Or is that it? Yep, that's basically it. Are you hers? Okay, wait a minute. So, let me see. Chose girlfriend. I did not choose Jacinth. Remember, she chooses me. I did not agree to this. She keeps kidnapping me, apparently. Or wanting to. Are you her sub? She definitely gives off Dommy Mommy vibes, especially with that dialogue. You wrote it down to watch later? Yeah. Because I read out the dialogue, but obviously because my overlay blocks some of the text. You know, maybe I need to actually fix my overlay if that's actually a problem. Is my overlay being how it is actually an issue? Because maybe I need to alter it ever so slightly. Like, it probably wouldn't be that hard for me to adjust it, but now that I'm actually trying to look back at some actual dialogue, it doesn't cover too much, but I can if I want. Or maybe I can shrink the... Maybe I can shrink the center part a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that soon. Scottbot, there you are. I'm glad you come. Let's see if we can find out anything more about the former barista in Lysander Cafe.
So yeah, if you get to that point, Shroop, of the... Yeah, make it a wee bit smaller, that might help it a little bit. Yeah, if you get to that point, Shroop, if you choose one of the other two dialogues, I would be curious on what happens. Can I take your order? Or are you not here for coffee? You look like you got some other business. I see. And you ended up all the way here, huh? It's true that the old barista of Lysander Cafe is the one who taught me all I know. I bet he'll be pleased as punch to hear that a former customer remembers his coffee so fondly. I'll get a hold of him and ask him to go meet you if you'd like to wait outside the Lysander Cafe. Amazing, that'll wait for you both there. Finally get to playing again. Let's see what happens when you pick Haseen since I betrayed her. Hey, I didn't betray her. She's the one keep forcing herself onto me. I didn't agree to any of this. You know, I had to know the dialogue. I had to know the dialogue, Shroop. I had to know how far she'd go. Honestly, it's probably funnier to see the response. Well, I'm actually a bit nervous about meeting the old barista again, now that we're here. Hey, thanks for waiting for us. This is the former barista of this cafe, and the man who taught me everything I know. Might. I know I'm saying that wrong. Hey, look, Shroop, I didn't agree to any of Haseen's advances. She keeps going with her advances. It's gonna get worse. I know it. But how far will Haseen go? Who knows? Lovely to meet you. I'm humbled to hear that you remembered the taste of my coffee and wanted another cup even after 10 years. There's only one thing preventing me from being able to serve you. I always roasted my beans using Pokemon moves, but I'm rather out of practice. I wonder if I could ask your trainer friend here for a battle, so I can hone my rusty skills. I want to battle him too, Might. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. It's so realistic. You tasted a coffee house when you flew out of the state, and it's just so... Are you referring to, like, when you just recently left? Or are you talking about in the past? Oh, I should have used Ice Beam. You know, I don't care for the taste of coffee. So I can't fully relate. At least to coffee, but there's probably a case where I just remember the taste of something and wanted it more. Knowing the bitter taste of defeat teaches one how to draw out bitter notes in their coffee. This may have refreshed my old memories, but even the old me could not have beaten you. The taste for coffee for survival. Oh, and in your recent trip. Okay. Getting to pit my Pokemon's moves against the hero who saved the city was just the thing to bring back those old instincts. Please, step inside the cafe with me. I'll start preparing your coffee at once. Yeah, I don't really care for the taste of coffee. Not my thing. I've, tried coffee-flavored things. I've tried iced coffee, black coffee. I just don't care for the coffee bean flavor. Evacuated for a hurricane and shared a bed with your older sister. She would punch you in the spine to get you to sleep on the floor. Went several days on minimal sleep and learned to love coffee. Oh. I see. I see how it is. You know, it's probably one of those things where maybe you never did like coffee, but you kept drinking it, so now you kind of forced yourself to like coffee. Not to say that you never did, but it might be one of those scenarios. It's a bit of a mess right now, but it's not in bad shape. I bet with good cleaning, this place could be back in business in no time. Indeed, and I shall prepare for our guest a cup of my personal blend, just as I made it back then. Please have a seat while you wait. Never drink coffee before that? Well, there it is. Now you adore it. Again, I've tried the taste of coffee here and there, but I never cared for the coffee bean flavor. Like the bitterness of it. I just never cared for it. Yes, this is exactly it. This is the coffee that I remember. This rich, bitter aroma that tickles the nose, the deep black shine, the hint of sweetness. You're that way, OT. You want to like tea, but I just don't. You know, I would drink tea, obviously, over coffee, but I can't say, like, I adore tea or anything, but I'm more likely to pick a tea. You know? You absolute master. It's just as I remember from 10 years ago. No, it's even better. You're too kind, but I'm afraid I owe you an apology. Whatever for? You've prepared me the coffee of a lifetime. That cup you just drank was prepared by me. What? I was once a barista, it's true, but I retired from that life after the whole Team Flare debacle. But Troy here didn't want the taste of my coffee to be forgotten. The city is always changing, but there are some things that simply make Lumiose, well, Lumiose. Mite's coffee was one of those things. I suppose all of us, people and Pokemon, want to leave our mark on the city that we might be remembered after we're gone. Yes, well, I'm certainly very glad that I'm still able to partake of this coffee I love so much. I don't know when I'll next be in Lumiose, but I'll find you to beg for another taste, Troy. Choice? Troy? I think it's Troy. And I'll be waiting for your visit, dear customer. Hydrate? I shall indeed hydrate. Moonball. Okay. I was a barista once. Never again. Those days were horrible. Oh, by the way, Shroom. Oh, hey, Batcap. Everything seems fine right now. So, we'll see how long it lasts. But everything seems fine right now. By the way, Shroom, there is a side quest in here where I hope you get your calculator out. Because you'll need to do math, because you'll run a stall selling drinks. I aim to create a superb new gelate that will transcend even the mightiest Lumiose gelate. Yet there is a problem with my superb plan. I don't have a wonderfully gallant Pokemon to help represent my superb galettes to Gillette's customers. By the way, Badcap, I did that Dream Eater mission. Luckily, Mime Jr. that I had just had both moves. But the very name of our cafe is Cafe Gallant. Perhaps wanting to be seen as gallant as is behind the times, but it is the name of our cafe. I want to respect our history and the desires that went into that name. Forgive me, I suppose I got off topic there. The point is that I want a gallant and classy Pokemon who can help deliver my superb Jowlets to customers with style. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Please help me get the most gallant Pokemon, the effortlessly cool Indeedee. Indeedee? Is that the psychic type? I think I know which one that is. I know I don't have that Pokemon. We'll go here. But yeah, Shroop, you need to break out a calculator because you're gonna need to do some math. Because you're gonna run a stall selling soda, water, lemonade, and moo milk. You're okay with math? Good. Because they give you a big, they give you a tall order. You're okay with math? I just don't like it. Makes sense. Indeedee, the psychic normal goat. Okay, thank you. I figured it's the Pokemon I was thinking of. Badcap, if you find a shiny bug, you will cry. Okay, Badcap. Shroob is saying that if you find her a shiny bug, the shiny bug, she's okay with it.
Hey there, I'm an indie game dev. Name's Tryan.
Or Tryan? No, Tryan.
I'm a real pro when it comes to the mighty Polygon. You know the mighty Porygon?
Wait, mighty Porygon or Polygon? Did your tongue just glitch?
Both, kid. I'm versed in the Pokemon and in the closed 2D shapes made of straight lines.
Porygon would refer to a 3D model, not 2D sprites. It will be your mission then. Badcap has a mission now.
Off to it! Your venture awaits! Find that shiny bug.
See, the games you play are full of these 3D characters, which in this biz we call models. They're created through the process called polygonal modeling. Yep. Polygon models are made by sticking together tons of little polygons to make a 3D image. I guess the polygon itself is 2D, but you form a bunch of them to make a 3D model. Maybe that's what he was getting at. The more polygons you use, and the tinier they are, the smoother and rounder a model ends up. In the old days, it took tons of processing power to use tons of polygons, so most models looked all blocky and funny, with lots of angles. People say that the Pokemon Porygon was made using the most advanced tech at the time, right? Well, back in like 1995. But technology is always advancing. Which brings me to the real reason for my talk. Trade me one of your Porygon for one of mine. Yeah, I guess this might be giving me a Porygon too. Okay, are there any other side quests? I'm not seeing any other side quests. Let me do a quick look around. That's the Goldango. I should check how many coins I have. I need a Cinderace. I need a Farfetch'd. I need a Fungus. I can do this one. I have it. I can evolve my Scovillain. Or the first form. Seviper, Feebas, Porygon, Indeedee, Sock or Throw. So I'm gonna take. Let's take you. Then if we, I think it's Firestone. Yeah. Is this Pokemon any good? I didn't end up using Skullvillain when I played Gen 9. The Grass-Fire combo seems very interesting, though. Okay. Now I need Spicy Extract. Boosts the opponent's attack, but lowers their defenses. There. Something like that.
Yes, that's a Skullvillain for sure. It knows the move Spicy Extract, and it's got two spicy-looking faces. It's perfect. Let's get this Spice Fiesta burning. I'm ready. Ready to cook, eh? I like that fire in you. Now let's get to work spicing up everyone's dishes.
This is your first shiny hunt? So every other shiny you just kind of found them randomly? wish you luck. Are you gonna use the Alpha Whirlpeed, where it's guaranteed?
Spice Maniacs, your long wait is over now. It's time for you to enjoy some dishes made for the spicy lovers, by the spicy lovers, with the spiciest love. Let the Spice Fiesta begin. If you'd be so kind, Scottbot, please unleash your spicy extract on all of our customers' dishes. A les cuisine.
I never heard that term, that les. Area 5 warp method? Yeah, you could totally do that. By the way, Shrew, we found out who Ansha's mother is, and I feel like an idiot for not putting that together. Like it feels very obvious. It's one of those, why didn't we think about that sooner? It got in my eye! Scovillain, you utter rascal! Yeah, the recharge is slow. Yes, this is it! This is it! So, Shroop, I don't know if you are wanting to know who the mother is that Ansha is talking about, but it has been revealed at this point. What a fiery move! It's off the scale! Just the fiery look of that spicy extract is making my stomach start to hurt. Come on. In fact, I think we just kind of found out, like, at the main cutscene before, like, before this day started, basically. That aroma. But yeah, I don't know how we didn't potentially put 2 and 2 together on that one. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about this, Spatcap. There are so many gym leaders in this game that, and even champions, maybe even Elite Four, that are just not doing their jobs. So it makes me wonder if this is a case where, like, we're on, like, the off season for the Kalos League. Because how else can Karina be here doing all of this if she has to be a part of the, if she's still the gym leader? You know, and we got moments where Bryson and Sabrina are making a movie. So I wonder if, like, the Kalos League is on, like, an off season. Maybe the actual league itself only happens once every couple years, or maybe in a certain time frame every year, maybe. That's some spice. It's been 5 years, probably retired. No, probably not. Okay, some people probably retired. For sure. But what I'm bringing up is the stimulating kick of that extract is certainly have me feeling spicier. That's the kick in the head. Karina still says she's the gym leader. But yet, if she's the gym leader, how is she here helping us out? And like I've pointed out, the electric type gym leader, his gym was Prism Tower. He is nowhere to be seen. As well as the tower is now destroyed. So, and we now know that the champion is out of the country making a movie. So, are we on, like, some sort of Kalos League off season? Where the Kalos League might have just recently been completed. And so everyone's, like, on break or something. Doing their own thing. You managed to hit every last table with the nice helping of spicy extract, eh? For the spice lovers! By the spice lovers!
with the spiciest love. What a spice fiesta! You know, I do still want to earn our 3rd star, but seeing everyone excited and smiling today was plenty rewarding on its own. None of it would have been possible without you and Skill Villain, Scottbot. Our Spice Fiesta was smashing success. Thank you so much for helping out. Don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. There must be some sort of, like, time frame of when each league is actually going on. That feels like that has to be the case. Okay, now we'll continue on. I don't remember if I made a donut or not. I do need Survivor, so I'm gonna try going over here. I'll see if I need a donut. Because how can they accept gym... Oh, I don't have a donut. How can they accept gym requests if they're not there? If they're still the gym leader? So that must mean the league must not be currently going on. And it makes me wonder if the different leagues kind of stagger themselves. Maybe some leagues are like every other year. So like, I don't know, maybe Kalos and Kanto run at the same time. Or around the same time, to where theoretically you could maybe do both. Maybe a few months apart from each other. But that gives time for gym leaders to do other things, like make movies if needed. I don't know, it's just something to think about that might be going on. 8 levels, 9 levels, calories. It seems like these 5 are now the ones to go with. This Shuka berry seems like the best average one, you know, good levels and decent calories, but the Yaichi berry is the next best one if you want more calories, and then the Rindo berry if you want more levels. This is probably the one I would want the most. Level 48. Use 2 of these. It's just one of those things that I just kind of started thinking about with because of how we see some of the gym leaders in this game. I mean, granted, if some of them say they retired or got promoted to be like Elite Four member, that's a different conversation. It's like Koga, you know, in Gen 2. He got promoted to Elite Four member. Catch 3 species of Pokemon. Use the catch window. Okay. So we got Survivor. Use the catch window. Destroy floating Pokeballs. Alright. That's the type of overthinking that I like to think about. Coins. Again, I should definitely see how many Gimme Gal coins I have. Okay. Get it over here. So Pokemon, there's a Pokeball down here. Yeah, sure. One thing that you'll probably realize if you get back to playing this, that you really need berries.
berries are a big problem that I'm having to make good donuts. Okay. Now it's just the floating Pokeballs. There's one down there. Trying to get as many berries as I possibly can. All right, I probably have to drop down for that one. Try to keep moving. Okay, bonus ball has appeared. Good. Your Caesar on stream blocked in front of the shoe, but blocked her view. Oh no! Who knew Caesar was a lot taller than Giraffe Bug? You must have a very small Giraffe Bug, Shroop. Now let's try going this way. Charge or Flare Blitz, whatever. Okay, I'm just saying, even though the calories drain a lot faster, I have so many calories that I'm actually got plenty of time. That donut was very high in calorie count. I screwed that up. Okay. Man, where's that Pokeball? Probably need to drop from the other side. Bugs gotta stick together. I mean, I am a bug too. I am the Heracross. I don't know how it ended up being, like, the bug group right now. We got Caesar, Scolipede, and Heracross here. Oh, there it is. I don't know how it ended up that way. It just kind of did. I mean, I have to represent my Heracross. You know, I have a reason to pick Heracross. I mean, I do like Heracross as is, but I picked to represent. Okay, I think I got all the Pokeballs right now. So now I really gotta just gather whatever berries I can. Every avatar on a Pokemon that's on stream is a bug. Yeah, just alternate. Alter it to where you can only pick bug types. I mean, I can do that, I think. Not that I would need to, but I could do that. I mean, Caesar being a favorite is a good choice. Caesar's a really cool Pokemon. If I'm correct, Crimson's the only one out because he just picked a Robin from Fire Emblem. Did not go this way. Okay. Got some pickups. Right. I did not check that out. Let me see if I can get to it. No, I can't get to it from here. You're here just in and out due to work. You know how I do. I get it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It is kind of funny how we all just kind of ended up being bug types, though. It just kind of ended up that way. Can we eat the grass types? I mean, there's no grass type on stream, but, you know. That is excessive bullying, though. And I'm all for it. Yeah, sure. When you go into hyperspace, try to gather as many berries as possible. You need them. You really need these berries. Okay, I'm spending as much time as I possibly can trying to get anything. And I keep just getting regular Pokeballs. Your weakness is fire. We're all weak to fire. Ban the fire types. I mean, in that case, I should really ban the flying types because I'm 4 times weak. If this is the bug stream, I need to ban fire. I need to ban flying types. I guess psychic type for me. Actually, psychic type for Shroob too. Grounds. You can handle flying, psychic, and rock for you guys, yeah. Well, I don't have a problem with rock. I beat rock. Okay. So... bug resist ground? Okay. So, bug poisons are neutral to ground. Or, yeah, neutral to ground. Let's see how many donuts I can make. Shroob has a problem with rock? Yes, she does, but I am fighting type, so I can beat that. Okay, I got a decent amount of these. Still only made 1 donut. I mean... 1, 2, 3... I think in this case, we'll go calorie. I made 2 donuts. It's still not the best. Yeah, I showed her the Cobra outfit. I showed her all the new outfits, at least all the ones I currently have. She knows about the Corbo outfit now. Although she made the complaint that she kind of wishes she just got the jacket and not like the... Like you can have them separately instead of having to use the full piece. Which that's something I didn't think about, but that's a decent complaint, I guess. Oh wait, where's the Survivor one? Okay, let's have that set up. Also, let me check. I think it would be under key items. No, shiny charm, nope. Where would the Gimme Gal coins be? Shadow Punch, okay. Oh, there we are. 759. I still got a ways to go. What other item did I pick up? Oh, it's mints. Good. Alright. I think... Go here. Just after you do IRL, you would feel like he gave you the coat. Okay, I need Survivor. Did you bring me one of your so-called real Survivor? Do I want to know what outfits are left? Nope, not right now. I'm still going through side quests, so I'll probably see. I might see it on my own. What's this now? Besides, if there are any more outfits, it's probably like the secondary characters to each one, like Gwyn and Tarragon. They're both Survivor, aren't they? I suppose if you squint, maybe they've got slightly different silhouettes, but that's nothing. This is the only Survivor. You want me to believe that Pokemon there is an actual Survivor? Then that means Seve here is a regional form of Survivor. It's an Arbok. I guess this... Okay. This guy fell for the 4Kids dub of the anime. Well, actually, it's not even 4Kids dub. I think that's just the original anime. Where they did the Who's That Pokemon? And the question was, what does Survivor evolve from? And they said Arbok. You like poison types a lot? You always said you would be a poison type gym leader. I feel like I would just end up being fire or dragon of some sort. Like one of those two, most likely. It's an Arbok. And I, dafto codger than I am, gave an Arbok the name Seve. Wouldn't it feel right to just suddenly start calling it Arby then, instead? Well, Arby makes you think Arby's, and some people will get hungry from that. If you don't mind Seve, bud. Well then, let's just stick with that. Simple's best. Goodness, I guess I better read up on Arbok and make sure I'm caring for Seve properly. I'm trying to think if I actually used a Survivor before. I can't think of it. I don't mind Survivor's design, but I'm always a Zangoose fan. Like, if I had to compare the two, like, which you kind of do, they kind of hate each other. I always like Zangoose more. Guess we're looking for 3 stars. Okay, let's go find a Mimikyu. What other poison types would you end up using, Shroop? Obviously, I know your ace would be Scolipede. Scolipede with the Mega Stone now that that's available. What would be some of your other mons you would use for poison types? Granted, at this point, if I have to be a gym leader, I had to go with the robot theme, so I probably have to go into like a Magnemite, Magnezone type of route. Be kind of funny though. Just be like, oh no, I'm the water type gym leader. Robot. Yeah, so? What about it? Oh, there we go. You got something against robots? Using water types? I gotta get a Mimikyu. But other than that, it's mostly collecting berries. Catch wild Pokemon. Catch shiny. Oh, catch shiny Pokemon. According to Badcap, if you get this quest, then there's a guaranteed shiny in here somewhere. Oh, that wouldn't work anyway. Stupid. Okay, let's look for that shiny. Keep an eye on Lampent. But I didn't hear the shiny sound effect. Sure, I need to destroy that. Okay. Can I reach that? Not from here. Okay, hold on. Jim would be fire type. Even though Caesar is your favorite. Actually, you probably do the Gen 9 thing with terrestrialization. You just make Caesar the fire type. Hope you have a burn heal. Garchomp. Garchomp. Come here. Well, at least that worked out. Get up. No, not climb down. Not climb down. Oh, I'm on the wrong side, that's why. Have Caesar. Hate the I love Caesar. Hate the defensive playstyle. Well, Caesar... I mean, yeah, he's tanky, but he's not... He's still an offensive attacker. Oh, it's Bayonet. shiny Bayonet. First of all, I really need to give you the Shell Bell. That would help a lot for survivability. Where'd it go? Where's the Shell Bell? Probably past it. Definitely past it. I mean, Caesar is mostly... Oh, there it is. Caesar is mostly about offensive. He's just, like, he just has really good defenses. Like, I'm pretty sure his main strategy is, like, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch. Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, probably X Scissor. And what, I don't know, Night Slash? I don't know, something like that. It's not like out of the bug steals, you're using like Scavalier, where it's like a slow, it's a slow bug. There's another shiny. Where? Shiny Mimikyu! Hell yeah! So are the shiny odds just increased in here, like to a ridiculous amount? Plus you add Shiny Charm on top. Two shinies today. Can we count these as random shinies if this dimension is basically guaranteed to give me one? I mean, technically there's a time limit, but... Caesar types are more defenses. Yeah, generally, but I think Caesar's more offensive, but yeah. Well, fire, I could use Ceruledge, Skeledirge, Chandelure, Rouge, Camerupt, and Talonflame. Happy your sources were correct. Yes! I have gotten 2 shinies out of this dimension. I'm going down here. Yeah, Shrimp, if you happen to find a dimension that says catch shiny Pokemon, the odds are heavily increased. You'll probably find a shiny. I don't know if it's one of those, the odds are increased, or there is one guaranteed shiny. If there's one guaranteed shiny, then the other one was, like, a more genuine, find. But if the odds are increased, then the odds are increased. But here's the thing, Shrew. You don't know what these are going in. I didn't know that this is going to be the shiny one. I had no idea that this was going to be the shiny one. But what you could do is you can save before entering any of these and figure out if any of them are shiny. Reset your save. And then utilize a donut to get an even bigger sparkling power. Or if you want, get a donut that increases your rate of an alpha Pokemon. So you could try to get shiny alphas this way. This also kind of works if you're, if you see the alpha increase. If you see catch an alpha Pokemon, you are basically going to guarantee an alpha Pokemon, so you can increase the shiny rate with the donut. If you know if that one's still the same. This is assuming that the portals are guaranteed to be the same every time you go in. Kind of making assumptions here. I gotta get another burn heal. During your shiny hunting, you found no shiny, but 8 alpha venipedes. Make that 9. There was a little bit where I was trying to kill some time, you know, before the DLC came out. But right after I got the shiny charm, I was trying to go for a shiny salamence a little bit. You know, why does it feel like the second shiny was a legit shiny? Or did I not, like, despawn some of these? Maybe I didn't properly despawn some of these? You found 11 alpha venipedes. Wow. I wonder what are the odds are getting a random alpha to spawn. It's really starting to feel like one of those shinies was just a legit shiny. It's really starting to feel that way. I'm about to get kicked out. Okay, I'm kicked out. Big baby bugs, what? I mean, at least you're getting the alphas. Imagine if the shiny you find it was an alpha. Kind of like this bug. Alright, I have a second donut. I still need more points. By the way, Shroop, one thing I've noticed, these ones are the battle ones. If you want points to continue the plot, I think the battle ones give you more points. But if you really need berries, and you probably do, you want to go to the catchable ones and try to catch Pokemon because there are more berry pickups. Let's go here. I mean, you could still get berry pickups during the battles. But one, it felt like the calorie count was draining a lot faster. And two, every time you get into a battle, all the pickups disappear. So it's kind of hindering your process on getting berries. They are both legit. The goal just tells you that a shiny was in the first group that spawned. Oh, okay. Catch Pokemon undetected. I do not like this place. Garchomp! I do not like this place. Garchomp runs into the corner all the time. See? What's with Garchomp? That is pretty consistent. I can't get Pokemon to spawn. You notice I'm here, right? Slowpoke did not. Good. Okay. This is like the worst area to try to get berries, though. Or Pokemon. Wimpod. Disappeared. Dang it. And you know I'm here. Okay. Is there something I'm missing to get a Pokemon to respawn? You know what? Let's get rid of these vines. Assuming they don't respawn. And Boar. Yeah, but I can't teleport in here with the maps. Like, teleporting's not really an option. Hopefully these vines are permanent. Okay. How did they respawn? Like, I don't... How did you notice me? Man, I really wish I had berries to throw, like in Legends ZA, or Legends Arceus. This is Legends ZA. How? Okay, Slowpoke. Okay, good. I at least have the points. I'll at least have that. You can teleport in here? Oh, this does work. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it didn't. Okay. That probably makes this so much easier. I didn't realize you could teleport. It's probably an easy way to get out. New knowledge unlocked. New strat appeared. Oh, dang it. Maybe if I went the other way, I would have been able to. Well, I got Golisopod, but I need Wimpod. Okay. I don't even know why I'm getting Mega Crystals. People use that for shiny hunting? You know what? That makes sense. And you know what? If you're trying to shiny hunt, this map is probably the best for it. The map is not that big. And you can basically see all the spawns right away. So yeah, for shiny hunting, this is probably the best one. But, I don't know. When trying to get berries... We've done a shiny hunt. Once time, it was in Shield because you wanted shiny Zigzagoon. You did the foreign Ditto Egg method. Oh, so you did the Matsuda method. Yeah, I did the Matsuda method in Scarlet and Violet. I at least did that for the starters. Granted, when I did that collab, that entire thing was, you know, shiny hunting. And I did get the Tyrogue. Which I wanted to breed more Tyrogue, but then I just kind of stopped playing Scarlet and Violet because I got distracted with other things. Usually not a patient man. I get that sometimes. For me, like, shiny breeding is something where I can easily do that while I'm doing other things. So, like, if I'm wanting to listen to YouTube, it's just something to do in the background because shiny eggs, at least in Scarlet and Violet, you just set the timer, like a timer on your phone for like a half an hour, and then I just check eggs every minute. And then once the eggs are all done, then you just go in a circle for a little while. It's something I can do while just watching YouTube. And not have to worry about doing anything else. Man, it feels like I'm only getting Carvana. You named him Major Tom because David Bowie? Cool. But yeah, I was trying to get more shiny Tyrogue, but I still haven't gotten more shiny Tyrogue. Okay, how come I'm only getting, like, Carvana? Maybe I just don't fully understand how the spawns work in this game. But Wimpod only really shows up, like, after I clear out some Pokemon. There must be something I'm not fully understanding. Because I need Wimpod. There they are. You know, I had my chance, but Garchomp was an idiot. Go chase him down! Damn it! They really need to fix this bug. Because this is actually causing issues. Garchomp, you idiot. Why do you keep going over there? Okay, there's like no Pokemon. Sick of your giant baby bugs. Where's your fire types? What, are you giving up on the shiny hunt now? That's quitter talk. How dare you get Shroob's hopes up? Just to give up after, what, 20 minutes? How dare you? Just gonna light a quick fire. Just burn the place down. Try to find the shiny that way. Be like, well, if I can't find the shiny, I'm gonna spawn get the shiny out of hiding. Okay, now there's like no Pokemon spawning at all. What did I do? How come there's nothing spawning now? Like, I honestly do not get this. Come on. Damn it. Again, if you wanted to shiny hunt, this probably would be the best place. If you want to farm berries, this is probably the worst map to get. Where are we on, Tom? 13 big bugs? Ooh, nice save. Well, now we got some stuff respawned. I'm not making it. Yeah, I do not get it. Now everything respawned. That was my last donut, wasn't it? Well, I got Galissapod, so that's something. I still need Wimpod, though. Time to make more donuts. And I should probably try to speed this up. That's a good one. This is a good one. Let's use 2 of these just to kind of use some of them up. Oh, I can make the same... one. Make another of the same. There we go. 3 donuts. That helps. Okay. I could go here. Find a new Pokemon. Those are battles. Let's go to the fighting type one. Oh, is it not up here? Ah, there it is. Resistance, coins, Pokeballs, treasure. Sure. We're here again? I almost really don't like being here. Garchomp, stop getting caught. Oh, I flinched. He used Endure. Oh, there's Sock. That's what's here. Thanks, Embor. Thank you. You're so helpful. Embor. Okay. Oh, use the catch window. Garchomp. God. Wait, even Meditite ran back over there. What the hell is going on? Take like. Good, we got Sock. Now I can do that one mission. You seen 17 Alpha Bellsprout? Well, I wonder if any of them are going to be shiny. I wonder how many shinies you are going to find before you find the giraffe bug. Okay, how did you see me? I was in the bushes. Now I gotta catch undetected. You're not lucky enough for that. You never know. You never know. Nice save. Nice save. Why does this platform feel the most finicky? If I start here, then Garchomp don't need to wander back this way, right? Yeah, that works. Garchomp, you fool! What was it? How are you missing? Is it really the debris there? Oh, that's bull crap. I hit the thing with the Pokeball. Why is this worse than Legends Arceus? There's like no sneaking methods. Where's the smoke screen when you need it? Do I have to use a specific Pokemon for that? Should be an item. You never realize how much you miss an item until you desperately need it. Because I would love the smoke screen. And berries. What? Why didn't that count? Oh my god. It's not like the Metacham saw me. I was locked on. I was locked on. They didn't see me. How could the Pokeball just bounced off? Well, I got one undetected. Oh, wait. Dragon Claw cuts through that? Oh, I didn't know that. Now I know. Knowledge unlocked. Okay. Oh, is it because they see the Garchomp and not me? It's weird, like, half the time... Half the time... Like, I'm thinking, like, in the ZA Royale. They can see your Pokemon and not spot you. But yet, these Pokemon, I'm in hiding. Like, I'm in hiding. This Metacham should not be able to see me. But yet, it notices Garchomp. So, which is it? Is it, do wild Pokemon see my Pokemon that's out? Was that always a thing and I just never noticed? Man, why can't I throw berries? Why can't I throw berries? Why can't I have smoke bombs? Why can't I dodge roll into the bush without having to crouch? Because I'm pretty sure that was a thing in Legends Arceus. That should have alerted them. Just the fact that I threw a Pokeball there should have alerted it. Why does it feel like... Like, now that I'm really trying to, like, sneak around, right? It feels really stupid that some of these things that I could do in Legends Arceus, I can't do here. Garchomp. Get it in the ball. Thank you. Really needed that golden Pokeball. Do I have to go this way? Oh, maybe not. No, I don't have to go this way. Shiny Electric? Nice! See? You found a shiny Electric. You found a shiny before the Venipede. I guess I can... 14 for Alpha Venipede. As much as I'd like to shiny hunt, I should probably try to get a move on. So I'm going to hunt for berries specifically. Because I want to move on with the story stuff at least a little bit. Ain't nothing spawning. You know what? I'll just leave. Just leave. This is like the worst map to get berries. Best map for shiny hunting, worst map for berries. Alright, I need more points. But I don't need anything else. Let's find a bench. Go to like any Pokemon Center. Also, how are you getting the Pokeballs that I threw in the dimension? How are you pulling that off? You're only getting that for Christmas. If you're talking about the shiny Electric, that's gonna be it. It's like the only thing I got for Christmas was this shiny Electric dog. You know what? I don't know why you would complain about that. Fire. No, we're good. Rock. Okay, that's... Oh, wait. Was this here the entire time? New Mega Stone. Oh, that's Mr. Mime. Okay. Yeah, Mask. The Rim Pod. We're going here. The Venipede is the gift. Oh, I see. Have you tried hunting for Scyther? Sadly, a Scyther hunt is, Wait, look around. What? Go down the alley. Oh, with the Farfetch'd. I was like, what the hell was this? Sadly, doing a Scyther hunt is not the easiest. I think you have to do bench resets. Or if not bench resets, then you do the whole, you save right before it changes to nighttime. Then you load the game up. And of course, oh yeah. New Mega Evolution. Oh, I knew about this one. This is one I accidentally saw. Chimecho. This one I accidentally saw. To be honest, Chimecho needed something. I don't know how good Chimecho is, though. Okay, lower my special defense, I guess. There, easy. 15 Venipede. Was that my last donut? 16 Alpha Venipede. What's the magic number of Alpha Venipedes before you find the shiny Venipede? What's it gonna be? Actually, I want to look up Chimecho. I have Chingling, but not Chimecho. Oh, I can't access this until I evolve a Chimecho. That's fine. Or get my Chingling to evolve. I think I could go here. And turn around. Where is it? Alright. Get some berries. Catch an alpha. Catch Pokemon undetected. Floating Pokeballs. Okay. Okay, there's an alpha somewhere. How? How am I missing? You're seeing that, right? Oh, there's the alpha. Oh, let's hope I catch it. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Poison Rock would be four times weak to ground. Forgot about that. Okay, Game Freak really needs to get that glitch fixed on the other map. Because that is actually frustrating. Oh, good. That works. Chingling Friendship Evolution, copy of places. Yeah, that's what I did with the EVs. If you throw from too far away, it won't connect. It didn't seem like I was too far away, though. Honestly, I feel like if I can lock on, I'm close enough. That's what it feels like, though. Like, if I'm close enough to lock on, I'm close enough to catch. Considering I can actually hit them with the Pokeball. Take a look. Oh. That earthquake would have done it. Oh, you've been at this? I don't know. Arceus has that problem? You know what? Now that you actually mention it, yeah, Arceus did have that problem too. So I shouldn't complain about this if Arceus had that problem too. Or I shouldn't complain about it in the way that I thought this is the only one that did it. I can still kind of complain about it. If I can lock on, I should be able to use the ball. Actually, it was worse in Arceus. Well, I don't know. Because in Arceus, you had the jet ball. So you could definitely throw from a farther distance. Ooh, Larvitar. Let me go ahead and set up another battle royale. Let's go around this way. I don't know. You've probably only been at it for like an hour. Probably. I mean, you can literally look at your old message and find out what time you asked Shroob about the whole shiny Venipede thing. You can literally look at the time of when you sent that message. Weird glitch, post it later. Ooh. This game is buggy. Alright. Try to find every berry that I can. I think I have like 10 minutes in these rooms now with the donuts, give or take. So plenty of time. Get you out of here. Been up there already. That takes too much time to climb up. Lost control of your character. Bro, isn't the 1-star one? You got 1 hour and 10 minutes? 1 hour and 10 minutes to find a Venipede. You've been hunting Venipede? Yeah, that's not that bad. At least I don't think so. It's also not a quick reset, right? To find out if the Venipede is shiny. the best way to get sparkly points to spawn? It doesn't really seem like running in a circle like this is the best way. And it feels like there needs to be a better way to get these berries. But, oh well. It is what it is. Shiny Alpha Scolipede! Oh my god. Oh, the Shiny Alpha Whirlpede. That's what I figured you'd be hunting for. Nice. Very nice. Congrats. And it took you, what, 16 alphas to hunt through? To find it. See, that ain't that bad. And only after an hour, that is not that bad. I probably spent like 3 hours when I was trying to get like any shiny in Scarlet and Violet. And I'm pretty sure I had the shiny charm, and I definitely had shiny encounter. It took me like 3 hours. And it was just trying to find any shiny. And then I just ended up with the Tyro. Yeah, Shroob is probably not listening in at the moment. Badcap, do you know if you can nickname a Pokemon after you trade? If it's a trade Pokemon? I forget if current Pokemon changed that or not. Because remember in old Pokemon, if they have a nickname, it's stuck with the nickname if you trade it. I don't know if they changed that. I could probably test it out myself, though. Can't name traded Pokemon? Actually, yeah, I can test that out myself. This Pokemon nickname cannot be changed. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Shroop asked you to nickname it something specific, though. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. After this set, I'm gonna get... I gotta get my points, which I think one more set of catching will do, or definitely one more battle will do. And then do the Mega Battle. Basically continue on with the plot. I'm gonna try to speed up this next set. I'm just gonna try to... Kinda busy, more or less, sadly. So I'm gonna try to speed this up. Like, if I really want points, I could do battle. Mr. Mime. Yamask? Where is it? Ah, there it is. where's a bike when you need it? Watch, I don't even have a donut. I don't even have a donut. I gotta make donuts. I think if I get the points, that should be enough. Call it. Make one of these. And then... Alright, let's try another one. That should be fine. I don't think I can make another one anyway. Shroom named it Smarties. You know what? I gave that suggestion because she named her normal Alpha Scolipede Skittles. I don't know. Smarties sounded correct. And now it can level up faster. Not that that matters, because EXP candy and all that. Because it's a trade evolution. 72, 77. Okay. I want to keep the 77 levels for the Mega. Destroy floating Pokeballs, sparkling items, catch Pokemon undetected. Alright, that takes care of the undetected part. I went the wrong way. I think Sandile will be aggressive. Yeah, Mask. Oh, and it's the Galarian variant. I was actually wondering if Galarian Yamask was going to be in here. So here's a question. How do we get Ruinigus, whatever, the Galarian Cofagrigus one? How do we get that if we don't have access to... Is it just a Darkstone? Because it required it leveling up under a specific ruin. Do you happen to know, Badcap? She gave you Skittles. Why? Was that a mistake? It must have been a mistake. Yeah, Badcap, do you happen to know how to evolve Galarian Yamask in this game? They have to have changed the the details. Probably the same, but what can you use to evolve it then? Because, okay, I played Gen 8, but I kind of sped through it. And just wanted to get it done. You needed to evolve Yan Mask underneath a particular ruin, right? That's what it was. Well, we don't have a ruin to use, right? Or is there something I'm missing? Is there a ruin that I'm just not thinking of? I at least want. I do want the golden Pokeball though. Yeah, I saw Shroob. You got Smarties. By the way, why'd you accidentally give him Skittles? They replaced the ruin with 2 specific bridges between areas 11 and 17? You know what? I should look at those bridges, because I want to know if those make sense. You didn't do accident. You gave him skills on purpose? That's the thing. I'm surprised, Shroob. I thought you would have had both skills and Smarties. So do you need to update that Corbo picture to have Smarties instead of Skittles? Oh, the first Skittles. I forgot you have a couple of them. I forgot about that. Still looking for that golden Pokeball. You used all your patience you have for today on that. And you know what? I don't blame you. At least it was only an hour of shiny hunting. Sometimes I could go... You're gonna go update the pic? Do it. You have an alternate variant. It's now the shiny variant of your drawing. Luckily, that's an easy thing to change. Did I not get the golden Pokeball? I actually don't remember if I actually broke the golden Pokeball yet. You know what? It might be inside the building. Hope you know you're going for any shiny one. It would just happen to be the alpha one. Right. You got very lucky about it being the alpha. There we go. I'm gonna get out of here. And we are going to do the plot mega. Try to get through the plot. Try to wrap this up pretty quickly. Still logged into work with tears. You've accumulated enough points to advance the research. Mark the location. Let's do it. Best of luck. This is one of those scenarios where you log into work. Someone's like, why are you crying? You're just like, I got Smarties. And they're going to be like, what? Why are you crying over Smarties? Let's go, Chomp. Like, yeah, to get like a video call for work or something. Try to explain the new nurse you're training while you're sobbing in her ear. realize I didn't have Garchomp. Actually, Iron Tail should work. Yeah. Let's go save this Pokemon for Rogue Mega Evolution. So is the so these are all subconscious spaces. Do you think these Mega Evolution ones are subconscious thoughts of the Pokemon in question? And like, they want a Mega form, but they don't have one? So they want the subconscious thoughts of being a Mega form? Heatran! Oh my god. Okay. Mega Heatran! I did not see that coming. Burns hot enough to even melt parts of its own steel body. That's right, which means we can expect to be dodging attacks that will burn something fierce. Alright, did not expect that. But hey, it's a good sign that we found a legendary Pokemon here in Hyperspace Lumiose. That means there's hope for Ansha's dream. Let's see it. Sorry, why the fuck is Heatran here? I know, right? Okay. It's like it's all melting magma. Oh, got it. I don't mind the look. I don't mind the look. I almost like it more than normal Heatran. You know what? Let's heal. Well, it's nasty plot. Then we Mega. Yeah, to be honest, I find Heatran just kind of mid normally. So I actually kind of like this one. He looked like he was hit on acid, you know. That's kind of a good point. He's taken all of the acid. Damn it. I got hit too much. I was trying to retreat Greninja and just wasn't really working out. Okay, we're halfway through. Still doing a pretty good job. I will say this, the continue from previous progress is very generous. That is very generous. Run! I want to save the Mega Energy. One more. Got him. Yeah, that's very generous with the continue off previous progress. Is the next Scolipede going to be named Nerds? I tried to color match. I don't normally care to do that, but, you know, it felt fitting. And also, it's a guaranteed capture. Heatranite. I'm still wondering if we're going to get a Xerneas and Yveltal Megastone. Mega Heatran's fire sure packed some legendary levels of power. Hello, Lumio's toughest trio. You've proven your mettle once again. I'm buckling down for another late night. This rogue Mega Heatran data won't analyze itself. The three of you should get some rest, though. I gotta admit, I'm more excited about the giant Pokeball time than all that sciencey stuff. Same, Karina. I can't wait for more butter. When would you ever say that? You know, it's like, man, I can't wait to get some more butter. The candy nerds, I knew what you meant. I know what you meant. Koba berry, Payapa berry, Tanga berry, Charti berry, Kasib berry. Okay. After the next cutscene, you better guess who the big bad is. Well, we're gonna find out. Oh, there is more butter. Wait. That butter's too majestic to be from our world. It could have only come from here, so it's only right to call it hyperspace butter. You lied to me. Let's report back. You misremembered? How dare you lie to me? It's the godly butter, of course. Hey, Onsha, we brought back some unsettling good butter. Come on, Scott, show it to her. Goodness! One glance tells me everything! The butter truly is out of this world. The bounty of hyperspace is wonderful. The donuts I can make with this is worth every drop of your efforts. Tonight is the night, Tawny. Shall we prepare the dinner we've been discussing? Yep, I'll go and get started. Quick and make a shrine for it. Yeah, out of the godly butter, it needs a shrine. Our dish du jour is the treat, especially for you, Naveen. What, just another croissant? Behold, our special donut croissant curry, the culmination of Ansha's dreams and mine. Naveen must be fuming right now. Look, I'd be the first to say that Ansha's donuts are a work of art. But combining two good foods does not always make a masterpiece. You two must know that. I mean, look at it! It's culinary chaos! Never fear, I made these donuts especially to complement Tawny's special croissant curry. Chef Ansha, you've done it again. Eating can help us build back up the energy we expend during Rogue Mega Evolution. Or Rogue Mega Battle, whatever. Those are not battles I've been a part of. Come on, Naveen, just give it a try. You can always start with a bite of donut, then work in the curry after. Fine. It wouldn't be right to let Ansha's efforts go to waste. Ansha, this is delightful. Your talent for donuts is remarkable.
Why, thank you. I'm no stranger to making curry donuts.
Now let's try the donut together with the curry.
Navene's dish looks like men's, channel. Oh, God.
What is this? Words fail me. It's delicious, and yet so much more. An entire universe of flavor. As much as I hesitate to praise Tawny's cooking, I must.
Has Diantha ever gotten to try one of your donuts, Ansha? My dear Mama? Only from the very first batch. I'm sure it wasn't very good. I doubt that, but I guarantee she'd be over the moon if she tried one of these. Perhaps. And how come Naveen's the only one with it? Come on, Ansha, let's eat up and get back to the kitchen. We gotta perfect our curry donut recipe for your mom, so your mom can try them. At this hour? Go to bed.
Mega!
Did that shout come from Litta's room?
Well, look, I could keep in suspense, and that would be funny, but let's see what's up.
That was Litta, right? I think so. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. We better check on her.
Or does the game get good? Who knows, Hawkhorn Dog? We're still trying to figure that out.
Saw you! Saw you!
Saw who? What's she saying?
Quick, we gotta check in on her.
Litta, we're coming in. What's going on? Why's my dog barking? I don't know.
Shh. Saw you! Don't Mega Evolve!
Is she sleep dancing?
We better wake her up.
Also, she activated the Mega Stone in her sleep too.
Mega, wake up!
Use Wake Up Slap. We can't end the stream with when we see the dish Naveen ate in the previous cutscene. Right.
What are you all doing in here? We heard you shout. What? I did what?
You also slip in your clothes. No one wears pajamas in this game.
Must be dreaming.
You were dancing in your sleep.
I think I was dreaming that I was at a dance audition.
Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid Ansha's age or something. I was trying to show off my moves with Starmie, but nothing was going right. Then Starmie Mega Evolved, and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. So I'm frantically trying to get Starmie to undo its Mega Evolution. Now that you mention it, I wonder, if a Pokemon were to Mega Evolve outside a battle, how would you get it to change back? I'm not sure, but here's my question. Why was Starmie dancing along with you? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we were just in sync. We've been together since I was a kid back in Hoenn, after all. They were from Hoenn? Was that always the case with, what's his face in X and Y? The one that dances all the time? Pajamas is too expensive for the indie game company. Some slacks must be given. Yeah, I know. You know what? That's a good point. This indie dev, you know, they can't model other outfits. Dreams work in mysterious ways. Speaking of alternate outfits, why isn't there, like, pajamas to change into for outfits? You know, the game all about fashion. By the way, did you dream about someone you knew? You kept saying, saw you. Oh gosh, I totally forgot about this, but back when I was a kid, and Starmie was still just a Staryu, I could never pronounce its name right. It always ended up sounding like saw you. Guess I kind of reverted or something. It makes sense, kind of. But Karina's sleeping with Mega Stones connected to her. That is true. That's a good point. Yeah, she could break a Mega Stone. Well, it's cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down, okay? Sorry for the shock, and thanks for checking in on me. It's weird that this is the first time this happened. It's fine. Let's just try to get some sleep.
It's kind of weird this is the first time we've seen the sleep dancing aspect.
Stay away. Stop! Hurt. It hurts. Help.
The moon presence? No, that's just the alternate universe. That's just an alternate universe hot corn dog. The dream world? I don't know. Or maybe that was looking into the real world. I don't know. I don't know why, but why am I thinking of... What was it? Cyrus? The leader of Team Plasma? Like, it's finding a way for him to come back. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. If Hyperspace Luminos is expanding and merging with Luminos, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Say, do you think it'd be easier for us to find a Pokemon that Ansha wants if we let Hyperspace Luminos swallow up the entire reality? I mean, that might work. Are you for real, Scottbot? No way we could let that happen. If the hyper strong Pokemon from Hyperspace Luminos started appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. Sounds like a you problem. Sorry, Lita. I was trying to light things up with a joke, but I guess it really wasn't that funny. This isn't the Distortion Realm? I guess so. It's more of a dream realm. Bloodborne is like one universe hop from this Pokemon universe. Maybe. I mean, the whole thing was a dream, like the dream world or something. It was like a dream manifestation. You in that part of the final part of the story and thought it was an Elden Ring map? Appreciate that you are still thinking of my goal, Karina, even with everything else going on. Guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep that Ansha had to help me dig it out. It's odd that we haven't heard from Carbo yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name too. Oop, guess I just said it.
Good morning to you, Team MZ. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me at my office? And I do mean all of you this time.
He sounds serious. They can't mean anything good. Guess we better get going. You figured out who it is? Oh, I haven't figured out who it is. And I'll probably figure out who it is next time. Molly, you find a squirrel? Did you find the squirrel? And what's Batman would solo a bad guy? You know what? That is probably true. I think I'll continue this next time. Thanks for everyone who showed up. Oh, I did figure it out? Oh, I figured out who it is? Really? Oh, wow. Oh, that's funny. We'll get the full reveal next time. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see all the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on the YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the Twitch About page. If you're already on YouTube, you got the archive channel. Good, you can look at the old stuff. If you feel like doing more channel point redeems, you need to come to the Twitch side for that one. I can't do anything about that on the YouTube side. I got some stuff I should be doing. I'm gonna just end stream kind of like yesterday. Tomorrow, Final Fantasy 14, and Thursday we'll be back to this. Have a good day. Later.